In the rapidly evolving landscape of the 21st century, data has emerged as one of the most valuable resources, shaping decision-making and innovation across industries. Nowhere is this transformation more urgent and impactful than in education. As schools, colleges, and universities grapple with new challenges and opportunities, the field of data science is increasingly recognized as both a tool for institutional improvement and a vital area of study for students preparing to enter a data-driven world. Preparing the next generation for this reality demands a fundamental reimagining of educational priorities, curricula, and teaching methods. The integration of data science into education operates on two critical fronts. On one hand, educational institutions themselves are leveraging data analytics to enhance student learning, personalize instruction, improve operational efficiency, and inform policy decisions. On the other, there is a growing imperative to equip students with data literacy and analytical skills, ensuring they are not merely consumers of information, but also capable interpreters and creators of data-driven insights. This dual role of data science, as both an enabler and a subject, underscores its centrality to the future of education. For students, data literacy is fast becoming as essential as traditional reading, writing, and arithmetic. The ability to collect, analyze, interpret, and communicate data is now foundational for participation in modern society and the workforce. Data science skills empower students to navigate a world saturated with information, discern patterns, question assumptions, and make evidence-based decisions. Whether in business, healthcare, public policy, or the arts, the capacity to work with data is a prerequisite for meaningful engagement and leadership. Recognizing this, forward-thinking educators and policymakers are advocating for the integration of data science concepts from the earliest stages of schooling. This does not mean turning every student into a statistician or programmer, but rather fostering a mindset that is curious about data, skeptical of unsupported claims, and adept at drawing conclusions from evidence. In elementary and secondary education, this might take the form of projects that involve collecting and analyzing real-world data, measuring rainfall, tracking local wildlife, or studying school lunch preferences. Such activities not only demystify data, but also demonstrate its relevance to everyday life. At the secondary and tertiary levels, the curriculum can become more rigorous, introducing students to statistical thinking, computational tools, and ethical considerations. Courses in mathematics, computer science, and social studies can be cross-pollinated with data science modules, encouraging interdisciplinary connections and problem-solving. For example, history classes might analyze demographic trends using census data, while biology students could use data visualization to explore genetic variation. These experiences cultivate both technical proficiency and a deeper understanding of the world's complexity. Higher education institutions play a pivotal role in advancing data science education. Many universities are establishing dedicated data science programs, offering undergraduate and graduate degrees that blend statistics, computer science, domain expertise, and communication. Importantly, these programs are not confined to STEM fields. The humanities and social sciences are embracing data-driven approaches to research and scholarship. As a result, a new generation of graduates is emerging, one that is comfortable working with large datasets, applying machine learning algorithms, and communicating findings to diverse audiences. However, preparing students for a data-centric future is not solely about technical training. The ethical and societal implications of data science must be woven into the fabric of education. Issues such as privacy, algorithmic bias, misinformation, and data security are increasingly prominent in public discourse. Students need to understand not only how to analyze data, but also how to question its sources, recognize its limitations, and consider its impact on individuals and communities. Ethical reasoning, critical thinking, and responsible citizenship are as crucial as coding and statistics. The challenge of integrating data science into education is multifaceted. Teachers require professional development and resources to confidently teach data concepts, especially those who may not have a background in statistics or computer science. Curriculum designers must balance the demands of traditional subjects with the need to introduce new content and pedagogies. There is also the question of equity, ensuring that all students, regardless of background or access to technology, have opportunities to develop data literacy. Addressing these challenges requires coordinated efforts among educators, administrators, policymakers, and the technology sector. Technology itself is both a driver and an enabler of change. The proliferation of digital tools, online resources, and open data platforms makes it easier than ever to incorporate data science into the classroom. Interactive software, virtual labs, and collaborative projects can engage students and provide hands-on experience with real datasets. Moreover, advances in artificial intelligence and machine learning are opening new frontiers for personalized learning, adaptive assessment, and automated feedback. By harnessing these technologies thoughtfully, educators can create dynamic, responsive learning environments that nurture curiosity and competence. Beyond formal education, preparing the next generation for a data-driven world involves fostering a culture of lifelong learning. The pace of technological change ensures that data science skills will need continual updating. Partnerships between schools, universities, industry organizations can provide students with internships, mentorship, and real-world projects that bridge the gap between theory and practice. Online courses, boot camps, and professional certifications offer flexible pathways for individuals to upskill throughout their careers. Encouraging curiosity, adaptability, and resilience is essential for navigating the uncertainties of the future. The benefits of embracing data science in education are profound. For students, it means greater agency, employability, and civic engagement. For educators, it offers powerful tools for understanding and supporting learners. For society, it promises a more informed, innovative, and equitable future. Yet, achieving this vision requires sustained commitment and collaboration. Policymakers must prioritize data literacy in national education strategies, allocate resources for teacher training and infrastructure, and ensure that curricular reforms reflect the realities of a data-driven world. In conclusion, the integration of data science into education is both an opportunity and a necessity. By preparing the next generation to think critically about data, harness its power responsibly, and innovate across disciplines, we lay the foundation for a future in which individuals and societies can thrive. The journey will require creativity, courage, and collective effort. But the rewards, empowered students, enlightened citizens, and a more just and prosperous world, are well worth the investment.